When you're recovering your sense of possibility, the law of attraction kind of comes up. And I think I need to speak on the law of attraction because my background in Christian Science deals with the law of attraction, but they deal with it in a nuanced way. And I think it's important to note that there are people who will take the law of attraction and go, okay, I want these specific material things to show up in my life, and I'm going to keep knowing that that's going to happen until it happens. Well, that's one approach. In my experience, it's not been very effective. And the reason it's not effective is that it's too specific. A much better approach, I think, to the law of attraction is to think about the abstract concepts. Like, what is the feeling that I want? What is the overall abstract concept that I'm looking for? And am I looking for fulfillment in my life? Am I looking to be joyous, to have enough, to give to the community, to be vital, to feel a sense of home? You know, these big concepts, rather than I want a 6-bedroom mansion in Beverly Hills. I want this particular job that pays me, 6 figures. These very specific outlinings prevent us from seeing the blessings that are already coming to us. And that's why I recommend basically taking it down to the raw concepts, the raw feelings that you're looking for. Because then when it feels right, you'll notice, oh my gosh, that's kind of what I was praying for. That's kind of what I was, seeing. It's just, it doesn't look the same as I thought, but that's okay. Normally it doesn't look the same as what you thought. Be open to what the universe is delivering. What next step are you evading? What is the payoff that you're getting from not taking the next step, from not taking that opportunity when it shows up? For me, the payoff is not having to test myself. It's avoiding being judged. It's avoiding the possibility that my dream will be dashed, that this fantasy in my mind will break, and I'll realize it's not real, it's not going to work that way. And that's okay. The sooner the better. The sooner our old dreams that don't work die, the sooner we can have new ones and pursue them. What dream have you labeled impossible? What if it is possible? What if it's possible, just not in the way you've outlined? What if that feeling, that desire is still real and is present in you, but there's another way to get it? What payoff are you getting for remaining stuck? These fantasies basically can be sacred. We can see them as sacred and we don't want to touch them. That dream is something I go to in fantasy to celebrate an alternative life that I'm never going to live. Well, if that's what you're doing, okay, just be honest about it, that's what you're doing. Julia Cameron recommends that you write a list of things that you need guidance in right before you go to bed. So write that list down, and then your dreams will work on it. And by the morning, you may be spitting it out in the morning pages. Exactly what you need. The guidance may have come in your sleep. Hope is a dangerous thing because it puts us back into active pursuit. It takes the risks back up, and all of the energy and effort and potential failures show back up as soon as you're back on the saddle. When you couple hope with faith, you get a relief from the burden. You get a relief from the pressure, because essentially your faith is trusting that the universe wants it. The universe is going to make this. It's not all on me. It's not this hope that I'm having to extend myself to get completely. It's the universe wants it. And so all I have to do is work at it. All I have to do is make a regular effort. It's not some Herculean task by me that's going to make it all happen. Trusting in your internal guide, making your relationship to yourself primary, all of the relationships become more manageable. The virtue trap. Withdrawal is necessary. To meet our needs, to be ourselves, we need to pull back from everybody else, because you can't get that clarity without the alone time. And everybody else around you influences your energy, they influence your thought. Until you have alone time, you don't really know who you are or what you really want. When we can't get others to leave us alone, we eventually abandon ourselves. Staying stuck is an addiction. It's comfortable, we're used to it, it's primed, it's really just what has been ingrained in us, it's repeating itself, and we're getting pleasure from staying stuck. So to get unstuck is going to cause a reduction in pleasure and an increase in pain. Get off the treadmill of virtuous production. Stop trying to please everyone around you. It's not really helping them. If you think about it long enough, you realize that you constantly serving others is a crutch for them, and it's taking you away from everything you want to do. Unless it is a part of your self-expression, your desires to help this person, you're just giving away your oil as your lamp goes dry and dark. So stop trying to look good. Stop caring how much other people judge you for not being a nice person. You're nice enough. Don't let that virtue trap continue to run you as an automaton. You don't owe it to anybody to be nice. You owe it to yourself, to be honest, to go after what you really want. Don't be a martyr. Can you say no to others and yes to yourself? Are you self-destructive? How? Make a list of all the ways in which you are self-destructive. List your forbidden joys, all the joyous activities that you'd like to be doing but can't. You're not allowed to somehow. List them, just look at them. Start an image file of inspiration for things that you want to do. Kind of maybe a precursor to a vision board. Start collecting images. If I were 20 and had money, I would do what? What's your favorite creative blog? And what's the payoff that you're getting for it?